What is going on with your baby? You already know it's your boy Geach. Welcome to another episode of Gag with Geach. Now y'all know Latto. You know she from ATL, the ATL area. So you know I live in Atlanta, so I had to hit y'all with the whole welcome to Atlanta layout today. But you know, after Latto announced her pregnancy, you know, a lot of people is feeling some type of way about it. You know, they feel like she ain't, you know, about what she talking about in the music and all that. And, you know, some of the fans is outraged. And then you getting some people that's congratulating her. They saying she bringing back baby mama culture, all kind of stuff. I ain't got no dog in this fight, but we going to get into these clips and see what the people is talking about.
Big mama, one kid, did all that talk to be a statistic? Here's my thing. You was untouchable. You wasn't ran through. You bragged about all of this stuff just to end up being the baby mama to a rapper who may or may not still be married and got 3 kids already. That's an L. It's just like I told y'all before. A woman's pretty privilege, most of the time, she never uses it to her full advantage the way a man who is at the top 1% of men use their privilege. A top 1% man is always going to go for the best of the best women that he possibly can get, but not 1% women, not women who are like a Latto where she's racially ambiguous and she appeals to all different types of men and she could have possibly had whatever she wanted and she still chose to be the baby mama of a man who already got 3 kids. These young girls don't have any type of female musicians and rappers to look at as like inspiration because they all getting baby mamaed. Every single one of them. We didn't grow up like that. All of the girls that we grew up with, whether it be singers, rappers, either they didn't get married, didn't have kids, or they ended up getting married and having children. Whether it worked out or not, they still at least tried. And that's the image that we got to see, is at least women trying. But I tell you one thing, when y'all professional baby mamas started coming into them comment sections and calling Latto's pregnancy, I knew y'all wasn't lying. Y'all don't never be wrong about these pregnancies. Y'all have been pregnant enough times to know the signs of when y'all see them. Y'all are never wrong. Whenever you get into a comment section and you see a bunch of baby mamas ganged up together saying that a girl is pregnant, that girl is pregnant. It's only a matter of time for she announce it, but them professional baby mamas had already clocked it.
Latto just proved what the baby mama's been saying. She just proved it, that y'all are full of shit, okay? Y'all will get on here and bash baby mamas all day, every day, just to be a nigga 3rd baby mama. A nigga 4th baby mama. You ain't got no kids. And I never let a nigga baby mama me. I'm gonna marry before you care. Y'all always talking all that shit. Okay? Just to turn around and become a nigga 3rd baby mama.
They be falling in love and stuff. That would that be? See, that's why you can't judge people. And not saying this about Latto, I'm just saying in general. You can't judge nobody with anything in life because you could very well end up in that situation.
That you ain't even deal with a nigga with no kids and you ain't got no kids and then that's y'all first child together. No, you go and be a nigga 4th, 5th baby mama. But then you get on here and y'all talk shit about baby mamas all day, every day. And then how y'all gonna talk shit about baby mamas and y'all fucking out with baby daddies? Like, it's just not making any sense to me. If a nigga already got hella kids, why would you fuck with him and you ain't got no kids? Like, this just goes to show that y'all are all full of shit and y'all all be lying. And this is why we don't give a fuck what y'all be talking about. When y'all be talking about, oh, baby mama this and baby mama that, because you will, in fact, become a nigga baby mama.
The Latto pregnancy has really shook up, the internet and brought baby mama culture back to, the top conversation on Twitter. And look, from the outside looking in, I just got a couple thoughts about it. First thought. Let me address the people that's out here saying, oh, she been walking around here claiming that, she'll never get trapped. She'll never have no kids by no dude, or yada, yada, yada. Big mama, no kids. What happened to that? Y'all do this thing in music, and I've made videos about this before. Y'all pick and choose who y'all let lie. Like, we got to stop picking and choosing who we allow to lie. If we take lying out of music, we lose 98% of artists. Like, music wouldn't exist. Especially, and I'm being respectful, especially the R&B and rap girlies. We let these women get in these songs, say all kind of disrespectful stuff about men, how much they hate men, they want nothing to do with men, yada, yada, yada. And then in real life, they're going home to a man. One of the most famous examples, Beyonce. One of her biggest hits, Single Ladies. Had the world screaming single ladies and yada, yada, yada. And then guess what? She went home to
having your first.
Nah, I agree with him as far as music is a bunch of lying. These people, they selling you a product. The product is the music. Y'all gotta stop believing everything y'all hear in these raps. That stuff is just entertainment. So many of y'all take that stuff for face value. Baby, that's just entertainment. Listen to the music, enjoy it. You know, if you like that artist, enjoy the music. Stop taking everything they say as that's how they live in their life. Half of them talk about how they got millions of dollars and all this and that, and out here struggling. Really ain't got it like that. You see these entertainment artists, whether they rappers, actors, whatever, filing bankruptcy, losing houses, getting evicted, losing cars, owing millions of dollars into the IRS, you know, taxes and stuff. They ain't got it like that. It's just entertainment. So you gotta treat it like that. It's just entertainment. Stop taking everything they say so serious. They do be lying. It's part of their job.
Kid with someone that already has 2 or 3 plus kids is stupidity. As a woman, that is weird as fuck. I feel like the only thing that could make it better is if you get married, but that seems stupid as well too, because why do you want to marry someone that's already had 2 or 3 kids? God forbid it's with multiple people. It's like, why do you want to sign up for your first of this situation to be number 2 or number 3? And if you 4, 5, and 6, I'm not even fucking talking to you because you too far fucking gone. But yeah, I don't understand why women choose to have their first kids with men that already have done this shit multiple times. It's absolutely embarrassing. I think Latto's sitting up here and getting pregnant and posting your pregnancy when your baby daddy won't even post it or won't even post you for that matter is stupidity. And you could say like maybe she doesn't want to post the relationship, but you talk about the relationship. You love the relationship. You let us know when she did that whole my man, and said he'd be like my bitch, my bitch, my bitch. What the fuck are we talking about right now? She's in love, and that is stupid because there's so many other niggas you could love. But you love a nigga that's legally married with multiple kids. And you said, this is who I want to have my first kid with.
You know, and not to take up for Latto or anything, and I, you know, like this lady just said, she chose somebody that got a wife and 2 or 3 kids already. Y'all also don't know what be going on in these celebrities' personal life. A lot of everybody, it's cool to have your own opinion, but at the end of the day, we all just assuming. Latto and that wife might be cool as hell. You know, there's talks, you know, allegedly him and the wife, you know, he married her for the green card or whatever. I don't know. All that talk they be talking about. Y'all know what's going on in these people's personal life. Latto and that baby and that wife might be cool as hell, you know. But if you feel like, you know, I mean, I guess it's still, you know, jacked up because at the end of the day that he still is married legally on paper, but you just don't know what they talked about in their personal life. So, I mean, like I said, I ain't got no dog in this fight. I'm respecting everybody's opinion, but I also don't take these celebrities serious. So, and we don't know them. Like I said, they be lying in the music. She told y'all in that verse, Big Mama, no kids. She probably was pregnant while she recorded that. So, yeah, it's just entertainment to me.
Stu.
Well, since announcing her pregnancy, Latto has been facing both backlash and praise. I ain't gonna lie, I've seen it coming. It's social media. Former NFL player Bell comes out and straight up says that he can't believe people are hyping up a woman who got pregnant by a man who is still married with 3 kids. Says that we might be doomed. And you got people on social media agreeing, saying that he's not lying, he's actually spitting facts. While others are praising Latto and hyping her up, only stating that they been knew she was pregnant and that she was been messing with 21 Savage. One thing I will say, the internet police, especially the girl internet police, ain't never letting nothing slide, especially a pregnancy or a secret boyfriend. And the last group of people is other dudes that's upset that it wasn't them. You feel me? Like, you know, a lot of dudes had Latto in their fantasy. But what do you guys think about this whole situation? I'm just here reporting the news. Hey, if you want to be pregnant by 21 Savage, love be pregnant by 21 Savage. Ain't nothing we could do about it. You understand me?
I'm with him on that one. At the end of the day, it's their business, like I've been saying. If that's what she chose, she wanted to get pregnant by him. Listen, it's her life.
If everybody gonna be the baby mama, who is going to be the wife? Like, I really want to know. Like, I'm not being no hater. Congratulations to Latto and everything, but where are the marriages? Y'all just popping out babies left and right for y'all boyfriends? Like, damn, Latto can't even say big mama no kids no more. It's big mama no ring. Like, come on, y'all. We see how it went for the last female rapper who popped out a baby for their boyfriend. Like I said, I wish nothing but blessings to Latto and her bundle of joy, but we have to keep in mind 21 Savage is still married with 2 kids with his wife and another one in another relationship that he had. So he already has 3 kids. This is about to be his 4th, and he's not married to you, girl. Y'all know 21 Savage been trying to hide this relationship for the longest, so hopefully he starts to pop out now that a baby is literally involved. Like, I don't care what none of y'all say, I'm very much so irritated. Like, ugh, why would you do that? I don't know what's in the air, but all of the girls have been doing baby album rollouts recently. Everybody popping out a baby for their boyfriend recently. Not even gonna say too much, but I just think that at a certain stature, y'all gotta stop giving up babies to these men without being married. Cause I'm telling you guys, we've seen how it went for the last girl. Now, I'm not saying that this gonna be the same case, but child, you never know. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comments.
Why would you sign up to be this man's 3rd baby mama? And this is your 1st child, but his 4th child. And now those are 3 broken homes. So you're choosing to have your 1st child with somebody who is going to have to split time between 3 different homes now. And what I'm afraid of is that young girls are going to see Latto's situation and try to imitate it in their own life. But Latto has something a lot of us don't have. She has money. So even if this man chooses to be inactive and she has to raise her child on her own, she's going to be okay because she has money, access, and resources. And with her pregnancy announcement, she also announced a new album. And it looks like this album is heavily going to focus on her journey with her pregnancy and motherhood. And I'm actually excited for her in that aspect because if it's something she wants, I love it for her. And with this pregnancy announcement, she also is releasing an album, and it looks like the album is going to focus heavily on her pregnancy journey and her next steps into becoming a mother and motherhood. And I'm not sure who the target audience is going to be. I know me personally, this is not the stage of life that I am in, and I am not interested in pregnancy or motherhood right now, but hopefully there's like a large enough audience that can listen to her music and really like share in this journey with her. I know that she said some distasteful comments about like body counts and putting down women who may have fallen into that category that may be on this journey with her. So I'm interested to see what the album looks like. And again, congratulations to her. Do I think it's the smartest decision? No. But am I going to put down another woman for a decision that she's choosing to make? Absolutely not. If this is something she wants to do, I'm wishing her.
One thing about this situation is that your program was never that strict. If a married man was able to put a baby in you, it was never that strict. Somebody left this comment on my Instagram, and I don't know why, but the only reason why I haven't said anything about the Latto and 21 Savage situation is because she's pregnant. I'm not really keen on speaking on pregnant women. I hope I have not in the past, and if I did, forgive me. I'm growing, damn it. But pregnancy is a very delicate situation. You have to handle with care. You don't know what people.
She say she don't really speak on pregnant women, and apologizes she has in the past, but she speaking on Latto, who is a pregnant woman. Let's let her go ahead. Even she just done already contradicted herself. She lied already.
Going through in their pregnancies. But the only thing that I will say is that men will continue to thrive and men will continue to win because they know that they will always have their way. And that's it. That's all. I wish the girl all the best.
She ain't lie about that. She right about that. So
just really truly want better for our women, especially I wish we could just change the trajectory of things because we're getting assaulted too much. We make the most sacrifices and we're definitely not valued enough. And especially when I see women who have beaten the odds, like Latto's career, very successful, and she's still very young. She has so much more to accomplish. When I see that when I just see women falling for the same patterns over and over again, something really like just shrinks inside of me. But it's it is what it is.
Really, beyond being thick, light-skinned, from Atlanta, and desirable. Latto just broke her brand in one drop, and nobody's talking about what this actually means. So Latto just revealed she's pregnant, and yes, it's by 21 Savage, which a lot of people already suspected. But this is bigger than celebrity gossip. This is about branding, identity, and cognitive dissonance. Latto is 27 years old, so this isn't about age or timing being wrong. This is about the image she built versus the reality she's now showing. Her whole brand has been Big Mama, Thick, in a relationship, but no kids. She said it in her music, especially across projects such as her Sugar Honey Iced Tea era. That no kids image was intentional. It made Latto feel like the fun, unattached, fantasy version of success. Now, fast forward, fans already clocked it. She disappeared for a while, popped out in oversized coats, and even in ads, fans speculated sudden appearance changes. People started speculating, then boom, the music video with the baby cheetah. That's not subtle, that's a reveal. But here's the issue. When your brand is built on aesthetics instead of substance, it can collapse the second your real life shifts. We've seen this before with her. She originally went by Miss Mulatto, a name rooted in colorism and a complicated history. She rebranded to Latto, which was smart and made her more marketable. Her career took off after that. But now we're seeing another disconnect. Who is she really beyond being thick, light-skinned, from Atlanta, and desirable? Compare that to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan's brand is confidence, fitness, and owning your body for yourself, not someone else. That brand doesn't collapse if her life changes. It grows with her. Latto's brand feels tied to a moment, not a mindset. So Latto's pregnancy isn't shocking because she's pregnant. It's shocking because it exposes that her brand was never truly built to evolve. And now the real question is, who is Latto going to be next?
This Latto discourse a little too far. I was just watching this video and she goes that Latto is promoting pregnancy and being a single mom. And she said that in this economy, there are a lot of black women, she focused on black women, that are losing high-paying jobs and they can't afford to have a baby. And she also said that, mind you, this is what she said. She said that there's a lot of women who come up on here who are single parents and they come up on here and cry because of their experience and their struggles. I think Latto did a maternity shoot because she's pregnant and that's what pregnant women do. She rapped about it because she's a rapper and most rappers rap about what they're going to or what they can relate to. Never once did she say, get pregnant, don't worry about the baby daddy, you're gonna be broke. She didn't say any of that. A lot of people want to blame Latto and a lot of people want to blame the abortion laws, but let's be clear. In order to have a child, okay, you have to participate in a certain activity. If you don't want to have a child, don't participate in that activity. If you want to participate in that activity, there are precautions that you can partake to lower the chances of having a child, okay? And if you're not doing either of those things, then you're the reason why you got pregnant. You're the reason why you're gonna be in this predicament. Hold yourself accountable. Stop putting the blame on celebrities or laws. No, it takes two to participate in an activity to get pregnant, okay? It also takes two to participate in an activity and not take the precautions to get pregnant. That's what it is, okay? It's not that deep.
All right, y'all. So that's all I got for the video today. Y'all drop down in the comments, leave me some gags. How y'all feeling about this whole Latto situation? You still gonna support Latto? You still a Latto fan? Are you disgusted in her because she got pregnant by a married man? You know, just drop down in the comments, whatever you feel. Let's gag about it. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Check out some other videos if you want to. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next video. Geech out.